We begin with breaking news tonight. The FBI is investigating another assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump.
Yeah, we're learning a lot more tonight about the man charged in connection to this incident. National correspondent Christine Frizzell has the latest.
Another attempt on Donald Trump's life foiled after a stunning chain of events in Palm Beach County, Florida. That includes an adept Secret Service officer just ahead of him at the Trump International Golf Course.
He was able to spot this rifle barrel sticking out of the fence and immediately engage that individual, at which time the individual took off.
Sheriff Rick Bradshaw says he left behind 2 backpacks with ceramic tile, a GoPro video camera, and an AK-47, which had a scope, praising a witness who saw the suspect and took a photo of his car and his tag. The suspect, identified as 58-year-old Ryan Wesley Routh, soon pulled over and taken into custody. Investigators now scouring his social media to determine a motive. Routh had recently been living in Hawaii and had multiple prior arrests. In a campaign email, Trump writing, "My resolve is only stronger after another attempt on my life. I will never slow down. I will never give up." Shock still settling in that the suspect was able to get as close as he did, between 300 and 500 yards from the former president.
The golf course is surrounded by shrubbery, so when somebody gets into the shrubbery, they're pretty much out of sight. All right? And at this level that he is at right now, he's not the sitting president. If he was, we would have had this entire golf course surrounded. But because he's not, the security is limited to the areas that the Secret Service deems possible.
The threat level is high. We have increased the amount of assets that we've supported, so we live in danger times.
The incident just about 2 months after a gunman was able to get way too close to Donald Trump at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The bullet grazing Trump's ear, another killing a man at the rally. An incident critics say never should have happened.
That falls to negligence, incompetence, being unmotivated, unwilling to do the job on a Saturday morning, a hot Saturday morning in July. The very basics of what the Secret Service needed to cover simply wasn't done.
The analysis from this apparent assassination attempt is so far largely positive of the Secret Service. That stands in sharp contrast to the security lapses that plagued the Butler, Pennsylvania incident. A report on that is due out in the coming days. I'm Christine Frizzell reporting.
We are also learning more about the suspected gunman, Ryan Routh. According to the Associated Press, the 58-year-old lived in North Carolina for most of his life before moving to Hawaii in 2018. He also posted frequently on social media about the war in Ukraine. He has a website to raise money and recruit volunteers to go to Kyiv to fight Russians.
Also, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are reacting to the attempt on Trump's life. Governor Glenn Youngkin tweeted yet another incredibly scary moment, adding, "We're grateful President Trump is safe." Lieutenant Governor Winsome Sears said this, "While we do not know all the details, we do know that he is safe. For that, we can give God thanks." Sears' opponent in the governor's race, Democratic Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger, also took to Twitter calling it deeply troubling. She went on to say political violence can never be tolerated in America. That was echoed by Trump's presidential rival, who emphasized, quote, "I am glad he is safe."